The goal when we first adopted the CER system and brought in the stability control technologies into the trucks was really around crash reduction. I mean, the greatest loss you can have is a loss of life, and specifically around your most costly types of crashes, like a rear-end crash or an overturn crash. We saw a 40% reduction in overturn and rear-end crashes, and that's significant. Well, we were early in the CER system at Swift Transportation. We kind of look at it, we were one of the founders, if you will. We had companies like Meritor, Wabco, and Bendix coming to us with their technologies, and we saw that as a huge benefit, so technology you could put into the truck. But there was still a piece of that missing, and from a safety professional perspective, it's, well, the truck knows it's happening, the driver knows it's happening, but I, as a safety professional, do not. So the person who doesn't think that they need it, I would ask them, what other systems are you using to identify real-time behavior? I liken it to if you have a small child and you see the small child walking over to stick their hand in the electrical socket. You don't wait until after it's happened to go talk to them about it. And you don't wait till after the second or third time that they've done it to talk to them about it. You want to talk to them about it just before it happens, or as closely to the occurrence as possible. And these kind of system lets you do that. It bridges that gap from let's talk about your report card from last month to let's talk about that test score today that you just took. And that is very powerful from the standpoint of a safety professional, because the closer you get to the occurrence of the behavior, the more impactful the conversation will be, the more long-lasting that conversation will stay with that driver, stay with that individual. No matter what the behavior was, they're going to remember that because they can relate it to what they just experienced. You have to have it. The technology is being mandated. There's a push to mandate the stability control technology on the trucks, and that's great, but you have to know when it's happening if you truly want to change behavior. Being able to go to your truck and download and find out this truck had this many events in some time window is great, but you really need to know if you're trying to affect change within your organization around safety, and if you're trying to build a culture of safety and change your numbers, you have to know when it's taking place, and this is how you do that.